Welcome back to another episode of Up the Score Show. In today's episode, we're gonna be looking at every single NFL's team best move so far in free agency. We about a month in. But before we talk about that, we got a couple new rule changes that we want to go over. Nick, you want to enlighten the viewers on what's happening around the league?
Um, it's basically becoming flag football out here. Put the flags on, put the flags on at this point. Fuck it. To be honest with you, they're banning the hip tackle. So if you make a hip tackle, you're getting penalized. That's 15 yards probably. That's what I'm assuming. Um, for defenses and everything like that. Derrick Henry's just gonna fucking bull rush the fuck out of everybody. Good luck to the Ravens, man. They're gonna be amazing at this shit now. Nobody's gonna be able to stop Derrick Henry if he's at peak form like he was a few years ago.
Holy.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't like this rule. A lot of NFL players don't like this rule. Yeah, basically they're not gonna do nothing about turf, but they're gonna do something about this. Like okay. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Yeah. Once again, they making defense harder to play. Offense brings in the money, it brings in the revenue, but holy, if I didn't even know that you was gonna get penalized yardage for that, which I guess it makes sense because it's a new rule. But
Hmm.
holy, how the Baltimore Ravens, dude, yeah, that looks even better for them. You got like Nick Chubb too.
Yeah.
You got who else you got? You got Josh Jacobs on the Packers gonna be amazing. Hip tackling, and the biggest thing that kind of changed hip tackling was the Tony Pollard play in that 49ers series. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, what else do you think of? You think anything else of it?
Um, I mean, like, whatever, bro. I mean, nothing we can do
Yeah.
about
What about the yeah?
it.
What about the kickoff rule?
Yeah. So they basically made it like the XFL, how I think it's on like the 40-yard line or something. Or you had to go on your phone.
Holy, I was chopped.
I know. Were you
Oh
using
my
your
goodness.
hotspot?
Yeah, I was using my hotspot. I don't know why. Like the connection in my whole area. Soon as bro, we was just talking for like a whole hour, and then soon as we go live, my connection is just bomb gone. That's crazy, man. That's
It's
crazy, bro.
all right. Well, we was talking about the kickoff rules, right?
Yeah, the kickoff rules.
Okay.
Every year the NFL they change the kickoff. And by the way, to anybody watching this, I am so sorry about that. But hey, if you still here, leave a like, comment, subscribe. We still going. But the kickoff rules, they did that every year just to make the game healthier. Every year the NFL, it seems like their biggest priority is making the league as safe as possible because a lot of people in the next generation, parents ain't gonna want their kids playing football because they feel like it's dangerous. So they just trying to make any way to make it
Mm-hmm.
easier to play. Especially like in the little kids leagues when the NFL does stuff like change hip tackles, it makes the little leagues change it too. It makes the little leagues change how the kickoff is. It makes the little leagues safer. But in the big leagues, you won't have, like you said, Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb. They're gonna be ramming over people, and defense is just once again less incentivized. Every year, they find a way to make defense harder. Every year, every year,
I
and it's
feel like that.
unfortunate.
I feel like that happened after the Super Bowl with the Rams and the Patriots. After it went
Oh
13-3, I feel like that's when they
yeah,
like actually like started like to go crazy with the defensive changes and everything like that with certain rules and shit. But I don't know. But the XFL kickoff is kicker starts at the 50-yard line, so they kick off at the 50-yard line. The defenders like they line up. they line up on the 40-yard line, and then the offensive players that are defending line up on their 30-yard line. So they're only 10 yards apart.
I mean, I understand it. I understand it. It's because it gives players less momentum when they run into each other. Like, you know how, like,
Yeah.
during kickoffs, they would still be running, like, after, because they got that much momentum. And kickoffs is the play that most injuries happen, like, percentage-wise. Most
Yeah.
players, they get hurt during kickoffs. So they just trying to make kickoffs healthier. But
Yeah. And
it's
also,
also going to make the...
there's a lot more chances for you to get a touchdown on a kickoff return, I feel like. Because they're just so close together, they could literally just put up a wall and then you could just, you know what I mean? If you're that good at blocking.
Would you be mad with that, though?
Marvin Mims, man, let's go.
Hey, Jalen Hyatt, we need you on the kickoffs, man. Tyreek Hill, we need you on the kickoffs now. If it's gonna be easier to get kickoff returns, that will be lit. I ain't gonna lie.
They're all gonna put the
Just
fastest player. Every team's gonna put the fastest players they got on their kickoff.
hey, the Steelers are smart, a very smart team. Let's talk about free agency. They just signed Cordell Patterson. Maybe they added the game and they seen that ruling. It's like, Cordell Patterson, we need you. Cause the Steelers, they're a smart organization. They always gonna find a way to get them that little 9-8 record. Hey, I'm calling it out right now. Cordell Patterson might get a kick return to get them into the playoffs.
Oh man, I fucking hate Steelers, man. I can't.
Hey, they don't make the playoffs though. That's one thing about them. They gonna lose in the first round. Don't worry. I don't like them either, but they gonna make it.
Man, I mean, we'll see because they got to deal with the Browns, Ravens, and Bengals, bro.
I know, but that's hard for real, bro.
That's a tough division, man.
Yeah, but it's like they always figure a way. Somebody's gonna disappoint, and it's not gonna be the Steelers. That's all I know. I don't know who's gonna disappoint, but not Pittsburgh.
I give it to the Browns. They're gonna disappoint.
I give it to the Browns too, man.
There's no way Joe Burrow coming back with a vengeance, bro.
Yeah, Joe Burrow gotta come back. I wonder what they do with T. Higgins, because they still haven't gave him his money. But
yeah. I mean, they franchise tagged him, but he requested a trade and everything. So we'll see what happens with that. Trade him away for some assets maybe, and then go ahead and trade for Justin Jefferson.
Hey, Justin Jefferson not happy in Minnesota.
I wouldn't be mad with that. I would not be.
I would. I would, bro. Joe Burrow with Jay Jettis and Jamar Chase. That, like, it would be fun for the league, but not for me.
I'd be fine with that just because I feel like Joe Burrow is the only person that could beat Pat Mahomes right now, and it's been like that for a couple of years.
Oh man, dude.
He's the Pat Mahomes killer, bro. He's literally the Pat Mahomes killer.
If I had to pick somebody to win a game against Mahomes, it would be Burrow. If I had to pick one person, so I guess he's the best chance for real. Or whatever quarterback the Giants or Dolphins have.
Shut up, bro. Shut up. They're not beating the Chiefs, bro. They're not beating the Chiefs, man. I mean, shit, Broncos about to lose 16 straight against the Chiefs, man. This is bound to happen again.
16 straight is crazy, bro.
It probably will happen.
That is at least 7 years of losing. 7 to 8 years of losing to them. Holy.
Yeah, I think ever since Peyton Manning left, we were losing to them. And then finally, last season, we beat them once.
Yeah, they did have Alex Smith before that, too. Yeah, that do make sense. Hey, we talking about the AFC North. What's been your favorite free agency signing for the Steelers so far?
Justin Fields, I would probably say.
Move.
Yeah, Justin
Justin Fields,
Fields.
it's not bad. It's not bad. For me
He,
personally, it's Russell Wilson, but
nah, nah. Russell Wilson, I feel like is literally just there to groom Justin Fields for 1 year. That's why they signed him to such a low contract and like that. He's just gonna groom Justin Fields for the year. But here's the thing: if Justin Fields feels like he's not being utilized in the right way, he's just gonna walk up out of there in free agency because he's a free agent after this season. He didn't get his money yet. He could just walk
I
up out of there.
okay. Look, I agree with you, but where's he gonna go?
Denver.
I don't know, man. Because clearly, I'm high on Justin Fields still. I do believe in him still, but clearly the NFL doesn't. Because if he got traded for a 6th round pick, I know all of us are talking about only a 6th round, only a 6th round. But I mean, that's what the market was for him. That means teams weren't bidding against each other, you know.
No, they were. I think there is teams that offered higher draft capital, but it might have been the Vikings and the Bears were probably like "fuck you," like no, and then that's what happened.
I mean, if it's only the Vikings, if okay on that, okay there, I could see that world.
All right.
But that still means that like any teams that outside of that division don't believe in Fields like that.
Well, you gotta think. Bears got the number 1 pick. They're definitely drafting Caleb Williams. That's no question about it. If
Yeah.
they don't, it's Drake May. But it's gonna be Caleb Williams, though, no doubt about it. If they don't, I will be fucking shocked. I will put my life savings on it. That's probably gonna be Caleb Williams. Don't. I'm not doing that. But like I'll put my life savings on that. But yeah. So they're gonna draft Caleb Williams, who we don't know what can happen with him. Obviously, he looks a lot better than Justin Fields looks right now, even though he was playing in college. But we don't know. We don't know what could happen. You know, people could just fall off. But I think he's still going to be a good quarterback in the NFL. Other than that, Commanders got the 2nd pick. Either drafting Drake May or either drafting Drake May or Jaden Daniels. Like, no question about that either. Or I've been hearing JJ McCarthy, like fucking bunch of bullshit. Why are you gonna pick JJ McCarthy at number 2? He's literally gonna be like a Zach Wilson or Sam Darnold. Yeah, but they're gonna draft their quarterback probably. If not, they're taking Marvin Harrison. Other than that, Patriots probably drafting quarterback too. That's already 3 teams that needed a quarterback gone already. Raiders probably offer. I think Raiders probably offer for Justin Fields too. Raiders, Vikings. Who else needs a quarterback? Raiders, Vikings, Broncos.
Giants.
I think they're trying to give Daniel Jones
Yeah.
another year. They're trying to give Daniel Jones
See,
another
the
year.
thing about it though is it's very mixed opinions with the Giants. I think what they should do is ride Daniel Jones out for 1 more year because like he hasn't been that bad. He hasn't. His biggest problem has been his health. Whenever he plays with a healthy team, he's decent. I ain't high on him, like where I think he's some MVP, but like he's a Ryan Tannehill, Kirk Cousins. You know, he just doesn't ever have that team that those guys had. Like Ryan Tannehill, he had AJ Brown, Corey Davis, a solid offensive line, and that team was predicated on their run game. You know, the Giants they predicated on Daniel Jones. You know, and Saquon Barkley's always hurt. Whenever Daniel Jones plays, Saquon doesn't play. Whenever Saquon plays, Daniel Jones doesn't play. So it's like they be relying on Daniel Jones to make Isaiah Hodgins, Richie James, Darius Slayton, like
Yeah.
uplift those guys with a
I,
bad offensive line. Like,
I think y'all need to get a wide receiver to this draft. If y'all don't, y'all are retarded, bro. I'm sorry. Y'all need to
I
grab
think
a receiver.
how I attack your needs is the Giants need receivers so bad that they should trade for one. They need one that bad. Go out and get one 100%. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
100%.
And then in the draft, in the draft, you take whoever's the best player available. I do think a wide receiver is going to be the best player available at pick 5, but you just take the best player available. They're a bad team, and they need a wide receiver bad. They've been the worst wide receiver unit the past 3 years in the NFL. Like, that's not, you got
Yeah,
to do something about it.
yeah, that's not
And it's
debatable.
not the draft. It's to the point where you can't just depend on some 21-year-old to come change your franchise. You got to go out there and trade for like Keenan Allen for a third.
Yeah,
Yeah, they wide receiver room is that bad, bro.
yeah. I mean, I don't know who the hell they would trade for. Maybe T Higgins, maybe.
The thing is, though, after Kenny Galladay, I think they're scared of signing another wide receiver 1.5. That's a contested catch threat.
Yeah,
Like, that doesn't create separation. After the Kenny Galladay thing, I ain't gonna lie, stay away from T Higgins, bro.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, they definitely need a receiver. Just go get one in the draft. And then probably get like who else is like another wide receiver that they could get?
I don't know anyone, bro. You know what? Let me stop being stingy with T Higgins. Go get T Higgins, man.
Yeah. T Higgins
Go.
was T Higgins was definitely a lot better than Kenny Galladay, bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it's trauma, bro. PTSD. He's a
Yeah.
wide receiver 1.5 who doesn't create separation. And we saw that didn't work out with Daniel Jones. The best type of wide receivers in the NFL, in my opinion, are the separators. You know,
Yeah.
the
Like
ones who,
Tyreek, Justin Jefferson, Jamar
yeah,
Chase, like those players.
yeah, those guys who create separation, they could change the ceiling of your team, and especially the Giants. They also got Darren Waller. He's another one who's always hurt, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, also with the Justin Fields thing, I feel like Justin Fields is kind of like has a similar play style to Daniel Jones, like a scrambler and like a the throw it up type shit, you know, throw it up or like just dump it off.
I agree with you. Daniel Jones and Justin Fields, they are pretty similar in play style.
I just think Justin Fields is a lot better than Daniel Jones, but um, that's
They're
yet to be
close.
seen. They're pretty close.
I think they're on the same tier of quarterback.
I'd put Justin Fields a little bit higher, but that's just my opinion. Um,
I
other
mean, if
than
you
that,
want to, I disagree, but they're on the same tier. Only difference is that Daniel Jones be hurt, man, and
Justin Fields be
I don't
hurt.
know.
He'd be hurt too.
Not as much as Daniel, bro. Daniel don't play, bro. It's always something petty too. Like, it's never something serious. He's always just knacking injuries, bro. Like how Anthony Davis used to be. You know how Anthony Davis used to just have like
All
rolled
right, bro.
ankle, concussion, back spasms. It's always that, man.
Yeah,
He's never out. Man, Daniel Jones, dude.
yeah, definitely. All right, what else you want to talk about?
We haven't talked about our favorite free agency signing on each team. What's up with the Steelers? What's your favorite? Oh
Uh,
we did.
yeah,
That's what this whole conversation was about. Yeah.
yes.
What about the Bengals?
Trent Brown.
They
Get another
did
big
get Trent.
get another big body on the offensive line to go next to Orlando Brown, like we were talking about last week.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
what they needed. So yeah,
See, I wish my Wi-Fi wasn't down so I could see what else they got in. Cause like, I have to sit here and think off my memory now. But I do like Trent Brown a lot.
I'll look for you.
Yeah,
NFL
but I
trade.
already told you. We already talked about it last week. My scariest thing about the Brown thing is I think both of the Browns are going to be played at the wrong position. But at the end of the day, it is a nasty duo of 6'8". They got like 1,000 pounds on their offensive line right there, bro. 6'8". Yeah. I might just agree with you. Unless, is there anything they've done on the defensive side? I remember they got some defensive tackle, right?
Let me
They
see.
replaced DJ Reader with someone.
They signed Zach Moss. They got Mike Gesicki now too. Sheldon Rankins.
Sheldon Rankins, yeah. All right, so yeah, I agree with you.
Oh,
Trent Brown,
they got Von Bell and Geno Stone. They got Geno Stone. I like, man.
Geno Stone is nice. Geno Stone is nice.
Geno Stone is nice. They got Von
Yeah,
Bell back too.
yeah. They needed safety help because Daxton Hill, he's another one of those guys similar to like Brian Branch, C.J. Gardner Johnson, where he's just a defensive back. Like at that point, when you got a defensive
I
back
could
like
see
that,
them just moving him to the corner. To be
yeah,
honest with
when you
you.
got a defensive back like that, bro, you could just get whoever's the best player available in free agency.
Facts.
He gonna play slot. He gonna play slot and safety.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And then the next team we got is the Ravens. It's just Derrick Henry.
Yeah, they got Derrick Henry. They got Josh Jones, offensive tackle. Re-signed
Oh, it's okay.
Justin Matabuke, $98 million contract. Re-signed Brett Urban. Re-signed. Yeah, it's just Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
just
Derrick
Derrick
Henry.
Henry, especially with that new rule where you telling me people can't even tackle him now?
Yeah,
It's just Derrick Henry, bro.
definitely.
And the last team in that division, we got the Browns.
Browns. They got
Joe Flacco.
no, they didn't get you. Joe Flacco's on the Colts.
Yeah, you're right.
So they got Jameis Winston, Jerry Jeudy. They signed Naheem Hines, Deontay Foreman. Resigned. Quentin Jefferson. They signed. Devin Bush. They signed. Jordan Hicks. Tony Brown. And yeah, mine would probably have to be Jeudy. Get another wide receiver next to Amari Cooper. That was a big problem. Yeah, I mean that's
Mine personally, like it would have been Jerry Jeudy until they extended him for no reason, bro. The
yeah.
same thing they did with Deshaun Watson. Bro
It,
did
it,
nothing and you gonna extend him. So
exactly.
I'm gonna say Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston, they have a terrible quarterback up in that building. And Jameis Winston could real deal win that starting job, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Deshaun Watson's that bad. Like
Yeah,
watching him, he he was a bottom five quarterback in the league last year. Like it's crazy to me, but that's just what he
yeah.
was. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Jameis Winston. Crazy man. They got a $300 million contract on their team at quarterback, and my favorite signing for them is Jameis Winston. I be dogging Deshaun. I'm gonna chill, but nah. He's the one player I don't gotta chill on the slander. I don't gotta chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
All
let's
right.
go on to the Buffalo Bills. They signed Mitch Trubisky, Matt Collins, Curtis Samuel, David Edwards, offensive lineman. Yeah, this is Curtis Samuel to me.
Yeah. I was gonna say this is an easy Curtis Samuel. He comes in there and he actually plays a role for them because Gabe Davis. I feel like the reason Stephon Diggs was kind of like teetering on the lower end is because he's a deep threat, and that's what Gabe Davis is too. But out of them two, Stephon Diggs is the one that's more versatile. So he's the one who had to sacrifice. Curtis Samuel, he's fast. He like they gain speed with Curtis Samuel, honestly, and
Mm-hmm.
he works underneath. Like I know he's weird to me because like fast players like that, they're usually deep threats, but he gets his on like goals. I'm saying goals. He gets his on slants, drags. He works
Mm-hmm.
underneath on those crossers and stuff. So I
Yeah,
think he's the better fit and a better player than Gabe Davis, honestly. So I love that for them.
but I agree with that. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it was a better option to get him over Gabe Davis. I feel like Gabe Davis is just a deep threat. You just tell him to go deep, and then you just pray that he's gonna catch it. I don't think Gabe Davis is all that special in my opinion, but yeah, I feel like Curtis Samuel is just a better option for them.
Yeah. He's not special, but he
Yeah,
he was a he was a random that broke out, you know, so he was a positive for them.
Yeah, definitely. All right, on to your team now. We're gonna go with the Miami Dolphins. So they signed Jonnu Smith. They needed a tight end. Shaq Barrett. They got Jonathan Harris. They got Jordan Brooks, who I didn't even know that. He's pretty good. Anthony Walker, Kendall Fuller, Jordan Poyer. Which one do you like the most?
They've sneakily had like amazing free agency. No one's even talking about it. Like, I don't know which one to pick. Like, all of these signings, not only are they good players, they make sense, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love signings. I love teams that just use common sense. Believe it or not, most teams don't. I'm going to go with Kendall Fuller. They let go of Xavier Howard because his contract was crazy. And they replaced him with a guy who's been playing better than him for cheaper.
Yeah, two-year deal up to $16.5 million.
Yeah,
which is a lot cheaper than Xavier Howard was getting.
Yeah, he's literally been playing better than the man.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go with Jordan Brooks. Honestly, I like Jordan Brooks in that interior linebacker as a middle linebacker. He's a good run stopper. That'll help out a little bit with Christian Wilkins being gone. Jonathan Harris too, interior guy. Yeah, I mean, not really to talk about here. I mean, I think they had a great free agency that nobody's talking about. I agree with you on that. And also to pair Jordan Poyer next to fucking Javon Holland too.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
And it's not only Javon Holland. Jordan Poyer, yeah, he's regressed, but he's gonna be the fifth best DB on that team. They got Ramsey, Holland, Fuller, and look, watch out for this guy, Cam Smith. Kendall Fuller is going to be asked to play the slot a lot because Cam Smith, the Dolphins did what I hope every team does in the draft last year. They lost their first round pick, and even though they had Ramsey and Xavier Howard, they went with best player available, and they got Cam Smith, and now it let them move on from Xavier a year early and get a better player than him. So Kendall is going to be in the slot. Cam Smith is going to be on the outside. Ramsey is going to be on the outside, and they got the safety duo. That's an amazing defensive back unit. Also, Shaq Barrett, he's going to help out with Jalen Phillips getting to come in slower because of his health.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Let's move on to the New England shit Patriots. They signed Jacoby Brissett back. Got Antonio Gibson. They got KJ Osborne, Austin Hooper. Got yeah, that's it.
Ew, bro.
And then they just re-signed a whole bunch of shitters. Man, if this is F, bro. This is F.
Just, I don't know what these boys be doing. They need to trade Matt Judon. He's too good for them.
Yeah, he. If I'm Matt Judon, I'm requesting a trade too. I'm trying to win championships after not being a rebuilding team. You're old, bro. You're 31 years old. Why am I on a rebuilding team?
You know what's crazy? The Patriots are not going to draft a quarterback. That's the type of niggas they are, bro. They gonna ride out with Jacoby Brissett, bro.
you think they're just gonna draft Marvin Harrison or something?
Yeah, bro, I wouldn't. Would you be surprised, bro? I don't even. No. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna draft Roma Dunze.
Nah, they're gonna draft Xavier McKinstry, bro. Gonna draft that motherfucker, bro.
Who your favorite for this team?
I don't even know, bro. Antonio Gibson is like a shittier like Ramondre Stevenson to me, bro. Like I don't know, man.
Bro, I'm gonna just say oh my god.
It might have to be Jacoby Brissett, bro.
I'm gonna just say Jacoby, bro.
All right, let's get off of this shit, bro. I don't even want to talk about
Holy.
this shit no more. All right, let's talk about the New York Jets, who honestly, this is one of the better ones too. They signed Tyrod Taylor, needed a backup quarterback. Signed Mike Williams, need another wide receiver. Signed John Simpson, traded for Morgan Moses, who's a good offensive lineman. He's a little bit older, but it's all right. Signed Tyron Smith to a 1-year deal. Got Javon Kinlaw, Lecky Fotu, Isaiah Oliver. Yeah. My favorite might have to be Tyrod Taylor.
Not bad.
Me personally, because
Not
last
bad.
year when Aaron Rodgers went down, that's all they needed. Was if they had Tyrod Taylor, I feel like they would have been fine, and I think they would have. Realistically, I think they would have made the playoffs if they had Tyrod Taylor.
No question. No question.
Realistically, that team definitely should have made a playoff run. And as long as Aaron Rodgers stays healthy this season, they're gonna win that division.
As long as Aaron Rodgers stays healthy, all they got to do is ask him to play that Peyton Manning role that he was on the Broncos, and I think Rodgers is better than that. So,
this is a game manager.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Tyron Smith. I know he's very injury prone, but the Dallas Cowboys in games with and without Tyron Smith, it was a whole totally different offense, and he's gonna be protecting Aaron Rodgers' blind side, which is gonna be the most important thing for him in his career at this point, off of a torn Achilles, ruptured Achilles actually. So yeah, Tyron Smith.
Definitely, yeah. I don't agree. I don't disagree with you on that.
Yeah, Mike Williams is a nice one too.
This got a lot of injury prone players. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Tyrod Taylor's injury prone. Tyron Smith's injury prone. Mike Williams is injury prone.
Yeah, that's why they're able to get them boys. But check me out. This is what I was telling you. When you go after your needs in free agency, bro, they're gonna be able to draft Brock Bowers now, who might just be the best. He could possibly just be the best player in this draft, but teams don't really need tight end. Now the Jets, they could go best player available. I don't see a position group that they really need,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I like that for them. All right, who's next?
All right, we're on to the AFC South now. We're gonna go with the Houston Texans. They traded for Joe Mixon. They got Denico Autry, signed Tim Settle, signed Daniil Hunter, signed Aziz Al-Shahir, signed Mike Ford, signed CJ Henderson, signed Jeff Okudah, signed Tommy Townsend too, the punter from the Chiefs. That's a W draft, man. Like I said, top 2 seed in the AFC this year. I'm gonna go with Daniil Hunter. Will Anderson and him are gonna have a fucking field day. It's going to be scary. This is a scary team. This is a very scary team, and I am worried if I'm any team in the AFC right now.
Yeah. Wait, did they get Aziz Al-Shahir?
Al-Shahir.
Oh, the linebacker. Okay. Yeah. As soon as you said Texans, I knew my answer was Daniil Hunter. He's an elite edge rusher, and they added him next to a soon to be elite edge rusher. Like, they might have two of the best. No matter what, they got two of the top 10 edge rushers in the AFC.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
This is the best edge duo in the AFC right now.
Who's competing with him?
In the whole league, I mean.
Who's competing with him?
Nobody. You can make an argument maybe with the Browns with Myles Garrett and Zadarius Smith, or you can make an argument with Alex Highsmith and TJ Watt, or you could like, who else is a good duo? I'm trying to.
Brian Burns and Kayvon Thibodeau.
Come on, bro. Come on. They're not better than Daniil Hunter and yeah, all right, we're just gonna.
They're not better, but they're in the conversation. But my personal pick would be Myles Garrett, Zadarius, but Daniil Hunter and Will Anderson is number 2.
Yeah, definitely. That's a scary, man.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna go with the Indianapolis Colts now. They signed Joe Flacco, signed Trey Sermon, re-signed Michael Pittman, um, signed Zaire Franklin. A lot of this was re-signing and everything like that. You gotta go with Joe Flacco here, man. I mean, Anthony Richardson, he need to learn how to slide. If he learned how to slide after this injury, then maybe we won't be talking about this. But Joe Flacco is a good backup quarterback to have.
Yeah. Joe Flacco. He want to come back player of the year?
Yeah.
Deserved. All right. Either way, he's a great quarterback though. Especially as your backup, he's going to teach Anthony Richardson stuff. And when Anthony Richardson gets hurt again, unfortunately, because he doesn't know how to slide, I'm not hoping it happens, but when he gets hurt again, then they now got somebody who could just do the Peyton Manning role again.
Yeah, definitely. We're on to the Jacksonville Jaguars. They traded for Mac Jones, signed Gabe Davis, signed Devin Duvernay, signed Ezra Cleveland, signed Mitch Morse, signed Eric Armstead, signed Ronald Darby, signed Darnell Savage. That ain't bad either. That's not too bad either. I'm gonna have to go with Eric Armstead here. Gives you a little bit more pressure up front. I feel like it makes it a little bit easier for Trayvon Walker to maybe get a little bit better, because then at least he's not being prioritized as much. Ronald Darby's not a bad signing either. Darnell Savage ain't bad either. But what do you think?
I'm gonna agree with you, but it sounds like a whole lot of mid, bruh. They just getting a bunch of. It's not.
Yeah, it's not like crazy to like where I'm saying, oh yeah, they're winning the AFC South. No.
And they lost Calvin Ridley, but whatever, man. It's Eric Armstead objectively, but
yeah,
Trayvon Walker, let's talk about how much of a bust he is, and how we all knew he was gonna be a bust, and
we all knew this, and we were like, Aiden Hutchinson should go number one. We all knew Aiden Hutchinson should go number one.
Do you remember the Lions? The Lions, I'm so happy they did that to make them look stupid. The Lions literally got in trouble by the NFL for how quick they turned in their slip to draft Aiden Hutchinson. Like the NFL said, don't pick a player that fast again, because you know how they love dragging it, taking 10 minutes.
Yeah.
The Lions turned in their slip in 30 seconds. That shit was so funny.
I mean, why wouldn't you? It's Aiden Hutchinson. That was like the best player that came out of that draft.
Bruh. Because of traits, man. Trayvon Walker is big and fast, dude, you know? I don't understand why the NFL is so hip on speed. You're a defensive lineman. Who cares if you're fast or slow, bro?
It's not like you're going out in fucking coverage and fucking guarding somebody. You're on the defensive line trying to get a sack, man. I can't, bro. That was so stupid.
I might have to hang up my Jaguars jersey, bro.
You might have to. All right, because now we're on to the Tennessee Titans, who, honestly, they didn't have a bad free agency.
Hey, this is the thumbnail of the video, because this has so far been one of my personal favorites. But L'Jarius Sneed, bro. They got him from the Chiefs, bro. Not only did they make the Chiefs weaker, they got an elite cornerback.
Definitely. I'm gonna list off the names right now. They signed Mason Rudolph. Who gives a fuck? Tony Pollard. I didn't really like that one. Calvin Ridley, overrated signing to me a little bit. He's just a name. Lloyd Cushenberry busts off the offensive line a little bit. He was on the Broncos. He wasn't too bad. Sebastian Joseph. He's not a bad defensive lineman. Got Kenneth Murray, which they needed another linebacker, and they need another middle linebacker, who's not that bad either. Signed Chidobe Awuzie, pretty good corner right there. Got rid of Jerry Sneed, obviously, arguably top 5 corner in the league right now. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Jerry Sneed, bro. That's one of the best signings in free agency, in my opinion.
Yeah, they got him for a 3rd-round pick too.
Yeah, exchange for a 2025 3rd-round pick and a swap of 2024 7th-round pick. Like, come on, bro. Like, you gone for a 3rd-round pick and a swap of 7th, bro.
Thing about it though is when you get traded for that cheap, it's always a reason.
Mm-hmm.
L'Jarius Sneed might just reset the cornerback market, which I would understand if the Chiefs ain't want to do that. Because if he's a high paid corner, I understand them not doing that. But
yeah, he got a 4-year, $76.4 million contract. That includes $55 million guaranteed, a $20 million signing bonus.
I didn't know he got a contract already. Hey,
yeah,
clap it up for L'Jarius, deserved. But yeah, I can understand the Chiefs. They got so many players they got to pay. You know, they still got Trent McDuffie too. You know.
Definitely. Yeah. All right. On to AFC West now. Kill me now. We're gonna go on to my team, the Broncos. Signed Josh Reynolds earlier.
Hey, breaking news.
Breaking news, I guess. All right. On to the Kansas City Chiefs. All right.
Wait, hold on, Nick. Hold on. Who's y'all starting quarterback, fam?
I don't fucking know.
You don't know? Holy.
It's probably gonna be Jared Stidham. I don't even know, man. I don't even.
Them boys released Russell Wilson with no plan.
No, they have a plan. Sean Payton said we might trade up in the draft, but that just made it even worse now because people are gonna ask for more now. But whatever. On to the Kansas City Chiefs. Signed Marquise Brown. Signed Irv Smith. Resign. Yeah, that was only signings they made. Marquise Brown, obviously.
Yeah, Marquise Brown. That is so far to this point still my favorite signing in free agency. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one right there. All right, on to the Las Vegas Raiders. Signed Gardner Minshew. Signed Alexander Madison. Really got rid of Josh Jacobs.
Glorified
really got rid of whatever. And got Christian Wilkins. Christian Wilkins, obviously. He's a stud on that defensive line with Max Crosby. He's going to do pretty good things for that defense.
Who else they got?
That was it.
Oh, I mean, if that's
Christian,
not a bad player.
Christian Wilkins, Alexander Madison, and Gardner Minshew. That was the only people who they signed.
I like Gardner Minshew a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, it's just Christian Wilkins. Yeah,
he's not bad. All right, on to the Chargers. They got signed Gus Edwards, Will Dissly, Hayden Hurst, Bradley Bozeman, Poona Ford, Troy Dye, Denzel Perryman, and Christian Fulton.
Are they rebuilding, bro?
I think so. Yeah.
John Harbaugh, bro. Jim Harbaugh, bro. That's my favorite signing for. That's my favorite signing.
yeah. We don't even gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that. All right.
Rebuilding with Justin Herbert is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, now we're on to the NFC. We're on to the NFC East. The Dallas Fraudulent Cowboys signed Eric Kendricks and signed Jordan Lewis. That's it.
I'm happy for them.
Eric Kendricks, I guess. No,
I'm happy for them, man. They're scared to extend Dak Prescott. So, look, Nick, I want you to remember during the season, whenever we are on this NFL podcast, and Mike is here, remind him that his team was scared to sign Dak Prescott. Whenever he talks, even if Dak Prescott has an MVP season, the Cowboys still don't want him. Yeah. Remember all that MVP shit? Even if Dak Prescott had an MVP-like season, deep down inside, the Cowboys still know what it is, bro. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them, man.
Facts. All right. On to the New York Giants. They signed Drew Lock, signed Devin Singletary, signed Isaiah McKenzie, signed Jeremiah. I'm not even saying that. Matt Nelson, John Runyon, Aaron Stinney, Austin Schlottman, Brian Burns, and Jalen Mills. Obviously, Brian Burns here.
Yeah, let's talk about how my New York Football Giants have gotten Brian Burns. That is going to be who's a better edge rushing duo in the NFC? I don't know.
Micah Parsons by himself.
Not a bad answer, but guess what? No. Michael Parsons and Lawrence. No. That is actually the answer. But that's not even our best defensive lineman. We got Dexter Lawrence too. We might have just the best defensive line.
Yeah, I'm trying to see the teams in the NFC.
They have the best defensive line in the NFC.
49ers did. They did.
Yeah, now they just got Chase Young. I meant Bosa.
Who else?
Bro, it's the Giants, bro. As a group, as a unit, it is the Giants. They have
in the NFC. Yeah.
They have the second best defensive tackle in the NFL. They have a top 5 edge rusher in the NFC, and then the top 10 one in the NFC. Yeah, I love that for it.
Yeah, I mean that's really it. To be honest with you, 100%. All right, on to Philadelphia Eagles. They signed Will Grier, Kenny Pickett, Saquon Barkley, Paris Campbell, Devontae Parker, Albert Aquangama, re-signed Landon Dickerson, signed Matt Hennessy, re-signed Brandon Graham, signed Bryce Huff, Zach Bond, signed Devin White, signed CJ Gardner-Johnson. Yeah. They pretty good all season too. Obviously Saquon Barkley though. Come on.
Yeah, obviously Saquon. But
top 5, top 3 running back arguably in the league.
Yeah.
As is crazy with him and Jalen Hurts, I see could do. Yeah, there's nothing really to talk about there. Devin White's a great signing for them too. Bryce Huff is a great signing for them too.
So is CJ.
CJ too, man. Yeah, that's what they're lacking last year was safeties, and they got them back. Onto the Washington Commanders. Signed Marcus Mariota. Signed Austin Eckler. Signed Zach Ertz. Signed Tyler Baitez. Signed Colin Farrell. Dante Fowler. Frankie Louvu. Bobby Wagner. Michael Davis. James Pierre. Jeremy Chin.
Whoa. I did not realize how many players that the Commanders have gotten. They're like a competitive. They what the hell? They building like they're a competitive team.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm thinking real quick. They have a lot of just competitive signings. That means they're gonna try. That means they should get a quarterback for real. But so far, What quarterback did you just say they got? Mariota. I like Mariota. They let go of. What is their plan? They got picked 2. They should go Drake May, man. If they get Drake May, that's an amazing team, low key. Dark horse. But I don't even know what's my favorite signing.
Yeah, I don't even know.
They just got a lot of signings, you know?
Yeah.
I'll say Bobby Wagner because Jamin Davis has not been what they thought he was going to be.
Yeah.
And on a team like that seems like they trying to win, he seems like he is more than just football. He's gonna be a leader in that locker room and be a good player.
Definitely, yeah. I agree with that. Yeah, I mean it's gonna. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
It's like they not going the direction I think they should go though. Like they going like a competitive team, but at the same time, I always say that hey, when you get in the quarterback, make sure you got like a team around them. And hey, that's what they doing. So
Yeah.
if they trade, they no way that they're trading back. No, after you just told me all these guys they got, no way the Commanders are trading back like people say. They're getting Drake May.
Mm-hmm. And I love Drake May for them.
Yeah. They should attack all this money that they using. They should have went and got offensive line. But I'm also thinking they got a bunch of good players, so it's cool.
Yeah, definitely. All right, we're on to the NFC North now. We're gonna start off with the Chicago Bears. They got Brett Rippon, DeAndre Swift, Keenan Allen, Ryan Bates, Jake Kieran, Matt Pryor, Coleman Shelton, Gerald Everett, Jake Martin, Amen Abba, Kevin Byard, and yeah, my favorite sign is Keenan Allen.
Yeah. Hey, what's his name? Caleb Williams. He's going to the NFL with DJ Moore and Keenan Allen on day one. That's crazy.
That is crazy, bro. They set him up for success, man, and I think that's all Caleb Williams wanted was him set it up for some success.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, we're on to the Detroit Lions. They signed Graham Glasgow, Kevin Zeitler, Dan Skipper, Marcus Davenport, DJ Reader, Jalen Reeves, Maben, Carlton Davis, Amik Robertson. My favorite signing is DJ Reader. They needed an interior presence on that defensive line. Next to Aleem McNeil too. Ooh, that's gonna be nasty. I like that. Or Carlton Davis too, because they needed a corner, and he's not a terrible corner.
Dang, that is some good signings. Carlton Davis, like you said, but I'm gonna go Kevin Zeitler. They lost their guard. I don't know who he went to, but they lost him, and they may have just replaced him with someone who's better. Yeah, he's old as hell, but the Lions they going all in right now. So
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, Kevin Zeitler is a really good signing for them. Carlton Davis too. Davis too, though.
Yep, definitely. I agree with that. All right. On to the Green Bay Packers. Got Josh Jacobs and Xavier McKinney and Greg Joseph. They needed another kicker because Carlson's kind of booty. But to be honest with you, I like Xavier McKinney, man. I think he's a big time. I want to say a big time upgrade from Darnell Savage, but he is an upgrade from Darnell Savage, and I like it, man. I like it.
Man, I don't like it. I love it. Hope the best for Xavier McKinney because he was not only the second best player on that defense, he's also the leader of the defense. Like when you have a safety who's calling out the plays, that's kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. Very impressive by him as a young player too. But I'm gonna go with Josh Jacobs.
Yeah,
bro, he is a top 10 running back, and I think his production last year was down due to him being franchise tagging the team that, being all that interested in him at that point. Yeah. So he's going to go on the Packers, and like you said, that hip tackle rule, he was already hard to tackle, and now it's going to be harder. So yeah, good luck.
Definitely. All right, on to the Minnesota Vikings. They signed Sam Darnold, Aaron Jones, Trent Sherfield, Dan Feeney, Jonathan Greenard, Andrew Van Ginkel, Jihad Ward, Jerry Tillery, Jonah Williams, Blake Cashman, Kamu Gruger Hill, Shaquille Griffin, and John Parker Romo. I don't know what's with the Vikings and always signing like the Packers sloppy seconds, but be my guess, man. I don't even know, man.
Bruh, like I literally like was listening to the names. Why it sound like Andrew Van Gickle was the best name?
Is it that? I like Jonathan Greenard.
I think Andrew. Both of them are good. Both of them are good. Both of them are linebackers too. So it's like I'm going Andrew. Ew.
Yeah,
Ew.
that's bad, bro. It's bad. It's
Yeah,
bad.
I see why Justin Jefferson ain't signing that deal, bro.
Yeah, they rebuilding, bro. They rebuilding. All right, on to the NFC South. We got Kirk Cousins, Ray McLeod, Darnell Mooney, Randall Moore, Charlie Warner. Yeah, Kirk Cousins.
Darnell Mooney. I it's not only that I love him as a player. He's just safer, bro. Kirk Cousins is 35, coming off a ruptured Achilles in the most physical sport in the world, man. Like,
Yeah.
that's scary, bro. And then Darnell Mooney, he signed for very cheap too. I don't think in any world are they gonna look back at this Darnell Mooney contract and regret it. I see a world where it's possible for Kirk Cousins. It's impossible for Darnell Mooney.
Yeah, definitely. All right, hold up. All right, we're gonna go into the Carolina Panthers now. They acquired Deontay Johnson, uh, Robert Hunt, Damian Lewis, Clavon Chason, Sean Robinson, Josie Jewell, Dane Jackson, Jordan Fuller, Nick Scott.
What was the first name again?
Deontay Johnson.
Yeah, might just be
Yeah,
Deontay Johnson.
it has to be because give him more weapon.
Yeah, the rest of those names too, man. How they were signing. It's just DJ. He kind of wasn't as good on the Steelers like the past 2 years, but he's still
Yeah,
a
he's still. Yeah. All right, on to the New Orleans Saints. Nathan Peterman, Cedric Wilson, Chase Young, Willie Gay, Johnson Abram. Yeah. Chase Young.
Yeah, Chase Young. It's like, why did he sign there? I don't know, but the Saints, I understand they got them a nice edge rusher he's not that productive, but he's a really good run stopper. Surprisingly,
Yeah.
really good run stopper, pretty decent at getting to the quarterback, and they got him for cheap, bro.
Definitely. We could skip over the Bucks because they just re-signed a lot of players. They didn't really sign anybody
Yeah.
noticeable. We're gonna skip that over. All right, on to the NFC West. We're gonna start with the Arizona Cardinals. They got Desmond Ridder, DJ Dallas, Chris Moore, Jonah Williams, Evan Brown, Justin Jones, Bilal Nichols, Chris Barnes, Sean Murphy Bunting. Probably gotta be Sean Murphy Bunting to me, low key.
Yeah, there goes the name. I was so glad you said Sean Murphy Bunting because I was debating between Bilal Nichols and Desmond Ridder, and I would have been shocked.
Yeah, no.
Sean Murphy Bunting.
Definitely.
Sean Murphy Bunting. I don't know why he's been moving around so much the past couple of years. He went from the Bucks to the Titans, now the Cardinals. He's actually a pretty good corner, but hopefully he finds a home in Arizona.
Facts. All right, on to the Los Angeles Rams. Signed Jimmy Garoppolo, Kobe Parkins, Jonah Jackson. That was the guard that you was telling that the Lions left.
Oh yeah, Jonah Jackson,
Yeah, Laryl Murchison, Christian Roseboom, Tre'Davious White, Darius Williams, and Cameron Curl. Ooh. I'm gonna go with Trey White. Go with Trey White.
I like that. I'm gonna go with the other corner. I'm gonna go with Darius Williams. He was used misproperly in Jacksonville because when he was on the Los Angeles Rams, where they got him from, he was used as an outside corner. Even though he's 5'9" or 5'10", He was elite at playing outside corner next to Jalen Ramsey. Now he's going to be asked to do a similar role next to Tre'Davious White. The Jacksonville Jaguars, they're just a dumb team. You know, they see a short cornerback and they automatically think he's in the slot. No, he's out. He's up. It's not normal, but he's an outside corner. Amazing at it too. But definitely. The Rams, dude, that O-line, I see what they doing, man. They said our defense might be our defense. We don't know what's gonna happen with it, but we gonna make sure that offense and that offensive line is nice. And yeah, they gonna be a problem.
Yeah, definitely. All right, we're on to the San Francisco 49ers. Signed Josh Dobbs, Colton McPhist, I don't know who the hell that is. Leonard Floyd, Yatir Gross-Matos, Malik Collins, Jordan Elliott, Kevin Givens, Devondre Campbell, Isaac Yiadom, and then that's it.
Leonard Floyd, Josh, probably for me. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Leonard Floyd. But the Josh Dobbs propaganda that was happening on this podcast earlier this season was insane.
Bro, they was trying to push that shit, and I'm like, hell no, bro.
Bro, to any viewers, if you know about our Josh Dobbs propaganda that was being hosted on this show, we love you, and that means you're a real one. Because holy Josh Dobbs propaganda. Like, if I listen to a podcast talk about Josh Dobbs as highly as they was, I would unsubscribe, man. Holy.
Fucking Elijah, man. Fucking Elijah.
The niggas was agreeing, though, bro. Oh, Shock. Shock was agreeing, bro.
That was so bad, bro. Oh that was so bad. I'm like, what? Bro, that was like one of the most things that I disagreed heavily on, bro.
Yeah, me too, bro.
And then look, and then he got traded. He got traded to the Vikings, played 2 games, and then got benched.
That's why I always say, bro, I don't judge players off like 20% of the season, you know? Yeah. Like, bro, nah, bro. Year to year matters to me, bro. Josh Dobbs is not him.
Definitely. All right, on to our last team, the Seattle Seahawks. They traded for Sam Howell, got Pharaoh Brown, signed George Fant, Nick Harris, Jonathan Hankins, Jerome Baker, Tyrell Dodson, Kevon Wallace, and Rashawn Jenkins.
I'm going with Sam Howell, honestly. I feel like he was top 10 in passing yards last year, and he also was like number 1 in interceptions. I must add on to that. But he's a young quarterback, and that was his first year in the league, and he was, hey, he got yards, you know? That's all I can say. He got yards. Yeah, maybe definitely. It's because the Commanders were always losing, and they always were in passing. Yeah, they always had to pass. But, hey, man, he wasn't that bad, especially with how bad of a coaching staff he had.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just going to go with the re-signing of Leonard Williams, to be honest with you. I like that deal.
Oh, Leonard Williams is a tough one, especially how much they needed defensive line. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Yeah. That would do it.
All right, y'all. Everybody, thank you for listening to episode 126 of Up the Score Show. This was the NFL pod, man. We're going to get more of these. Nick, man, I'm telling you, hey, the viewers, listen up. Thinking about starting a series where we watch film on these college players, because if I'm going to be completely honest with you, the reason we ain't doing mock drafts and stuff, I'm not that tapped in. To be real, this is around the time of the year where I watch film and stuff, but I ain't been watching film. Bro. Last year I was watching film like a dog. So far, I literally only watched Drake May. No. I watched Michigan versus Alabama. Yeah, because I was like, I want to watch J.J. McCarthy in the Alabama corners, because I seen nasty agendas that like Kool-Aid McKinney is like the 5th best corner in this draft. I feel like he's the number 1. I ain't gonna lie to you. Kool-Aid, I don't know where him not being the number 1 DB came from. The reason that Teron, the other DB, who is also amazing, by the way, But the reason that his stats look better is because they throw at him more. Ain't nobody trying Kool-Aid. Like, what, bro? If Kool-Aid is getting no stats, that means the receivers is getting no stats either. All right, they literally are scared to throw his way, and that's literally what it is. But,
yeah.
hey, he has like some of the least pass attempts thrown his way, and that's in college. If people are already scared to throw at him in college, that means they respect the hell out of him. But I guess his stats in 40 time wasn't fast enough for the NFL. It seems like. But yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. Thank you everybody for listening. Have a great day, and yeah.